If you've seen my videos on Instagram and TikTok, you might have heard of my story. From a girl who got kicked out of my parents' house at 19 years old to paying off my student loans, paying off my car, and buying an apartment at the age of 23. If not, I'm Joyee, a 26-year-old full-time investor. In this video, I want to share a very crucial money rule that helps me speed up my asset growth. There's no secret here. You can follow along and do it too. The key is that I changed the 50-30-20 budgeting rule and put a stronger emphasis on the investing and savings category. Let me take you back to when I first started managing my finances. I was juggling multiple jobs, trying my best to survive by myself in Ontario, a province in Canada with a relatively high cost of living. And besides covering my expenses, I wanted to save more and grow my investing account in order to pursue my financial goals, such as paying off my student loans and my car and buying a condo. I knew early on that your net worth grows exponentially when you finally get rid of your debt, so I kept that in mind and kept grinding till I was finally debt-free. If you can relate so far, please like this video because I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I got out of debt at 23 years old. Since I didn't grow up with much, I've embraced the concept of delayed gratification. I feel much more fulfilled seeing the growth of my investing and saving accounts than buying myself new clothes, a luxury bag, or going on vacation. You'll always see on my Instagram story where I just went shopping in the stock market. So the traditional 50-30-20% budgeting rule just wasn't for me. If you're not familiar with that budgeting rule, it's a method that divides your after-tax income into 3 categories. 50% of your income goes to needs. That's your essential expenses like rent, groceries, and utilities. And guys, I hate to be the one to tell you, but Uber Eats and Netflix isn't an essential. I mean, I keep saying this, but people never listen. 30% of your income goes to wants, which are the non-essential expenses like dining out, subscriptions, and hobbies. And the remaining 20% goes to savings and debt repayment, such as emergency fund or retirement account or credit card bills. I wanted to reach my financial goals faster, so I personally flipped the 30 and 20%. I would only spend 20% of my income while investing and saving 30%. Some months, if I took extra shifts or made more money in tips, I'd save more. I mean, the 50-30-20 rule is a great starting point for creating a budget, but it's not a one-size-fits-all formula. It's important to adjust the percentages to align with your personal financial goals. The key is gaining clarity on where your money goes and building a budget that you can realistically follow. And I don't want you to take those two things lightly. Gaining clarity on where your money goes and create a budget you can actually follow. Your perspective changes so much when you know exactly where your money is going. It's not just about tracking numbers, it's about creating clarity in your financial life. When you have a clear picture of your spending and saving habits, you gain a sense of control and confidence that empowers you to take charge of your financial future. When you can actually see and literally put a number to how you're doing, then there's something to work with and there's something to track. You're not just hoping and praying at the end of the month that you have enough money to pay off your credit card and wondering all your money went. So it helps reduce financial stress because you're no longer guessing where your money went or worrying about unexpected expenses. You've planned for them. This clarity enables you to make more informed decisions, whether it's cutting unnecessary costs or saving for a big goal or investing in opportunities that align with your future plans. But the benefits go beyond just practical outcomes. Knowing your finances gives you peace of mind. You feel more secure knowing that you're working towards your goals, prepared for emergencies, and living within your means. This mental clarity can positively impact other areas of your life too, allowing you to focus on what truly matters without money being a constant worry. Anyway, I can literally go on and on for hours about how positively budgeting impacts your mental health. There's just so much. You feel in control, you're disciplined, you trust yourself more. Next point is that you need to create a budget that you can actually follow. So you need to create a budget you can actually stick to, because here's the thing, going all in and trying to cut 90% of your spending overnight, that's just unrealistic. You need a plan that fits your lifestyle, not some crazy restriction that's only gonna make you miserable. If you try to cut everything out all at once, it's gonna feel impossible and you'll probably end up quitting. Instead, think small, sustainable changes, swapping a few subscriptions or setting a realistic savings goal that you can actually hit every paycheck. The key is to find balance so you can still enjoy life and work towards your goals. And honestly, this is why I don't love those monthly budgeting challenges. They're not really about building good habits. They're more like a short-term stint of discomfort. You end up thinking, I can't wait for this to be over, which is totally counterintuitive if you want to develop better financial habits. It's not about being uncomfortable, it's about creating something sustainable that you can actually maintain. Consistency beats intensity every time. So instead of diving into something that feels impossible, focus on the changes that you can actually do for a long time. I'm going to show you guys my all-in-one finance tracker. I call it the all-in-one finance tracker because it's not just a budgeting template and it isn't just a net worth calculator, it does it all. Budgeting, net worth tracking, it tracks your spending habits by category and by month, and it shows you an overview of your finances. It does everything. I love it. Okay, hello everybody. Here is a walkthrough of the finance tracker that literally changed my life. Okay, so at first glance, you'll see a snapshot of your finances. So I literally have no script, so let me just walk through everything. Your monthly overview is where you can put your income for the month, so your side hustle, your 9 to 5. And then this is the 50, 30, 20% rule, where 50% is needs, 30% is savings, and 20% is wants. And this automatically populates. So let's say you have a serving job as well. And I'm making this video in November, so we'll put November. Let's say you made, $1,000 from your serving job this month. It automatically populates, as you can see. And then your expenses go here. Your rent, Uber Eats, let's say you have a car payment. The category is transportation and it is a need. And the month again is November. And these categories here and months here are important because they will populate some data later. Let's say your car payment is $400. So you'll see down here how much money you spent for the month, how much money you made for the month. So that's what this is. And then you'll see over here again, it automatically populates. Assets and debts. So in this tab here, you'll list all of your assets at the top. So your emergency fund is an asset. Bank accounts you have are assets, and investment accounts. So you could have a personal account, a checking account, saving account. Investment accounts include obviously tax-free savings accounts or Roth IRAs. And then every single time you make a deposit into your emergency fund, you could log it here if you wish to do so, or you can just go in. You can put in the initial amount here. If you put $200 in, it's $20,200. That's how you'd kind of update it. And you kind of want to update this every month. So I kind of just go on my phone and I would just, search up how much I have in my emergency fund, my bank account, and investment account. And it's just a manual update. And then you list all of your debts here. Credit cards, obviously, bank loan, maybe you have a student loan and then you owe, $40,000. You can do that. And then if you've made a, student loan payment, you can log it here as well. The type of debt is student loan. And then say you made this payment today and you made it in November. Let's say you paid $200 this month. It should have it here where it tells you how much left you have to pay. And then it also summarizes here. And then it also summarizes here your total assets as well. So let's go home. Next one is needs and wants. So here, I kind of just wanted to have an overview of how you're doing this month. So this month's wants spending is $26. Your needs spending is $23.50. So it's just an overview. But if you actually click into the tab, you'll find the category breakdown of your expenses. So let's say you went to get takeout. You can see month by month, the monthly breakdown. And then your net worth tracker current net worth is negative $24,900. This is just an example template. It's literally not my net worth, but your net worth tracker is assets minus debts equals your net worth. So this automatically tracks your net worth for you. And there's a little progress bar at the bottom after you put in your target amount. Obviously it's negative right now, but that is basically the walkthrough of my budgeting template. Let me know if you have questions. Why does this refined 50-30-20 rule work well for young adults? As you can see, I do prioritize my financial goals without completely depriving myself of enjoying life. This rule isn't about sacrificing all your wants. I still dine out, enjoy the occasional shopping spree, and have fun. The difference is I've put limits on it. I've chosen a path that prioritizes my future without ignoring my present. It's all about balance, and that balance is what accelerates your financial growth. That extra 10% that you reallocated might not seem like much at first, but over time, it can make a massive difference if you've invested or saved toward a bigger financial milestone. While many of my friends were spending on branded apparels, I took the opportunity to invest consistently. That extra 10% went directly into my investment account, helping me grow my portfolio exponentially over a few years. Another benefit that I gained from this rule is that it gave me peace of mind. By putting a higher percentage towards savings and investments, I feel secure knowing that I have funds for emergencies or unexpected expenses. That has allowed me to take calculated risks in my career and investments, such as quitting my 9-to-5 to focus on investing and sharing my knowledge and insights through content creation. Wealth building doesn't always have to rely on complicated strategies. Trust me, simple things that we do in life matter if we stay consistent. My automated finance tracker is available for everyone. If you're ready to be on top of your finances, you know where the link is to get it, and feel free to ask me any questions that you have about the finance tracker or share the budgeting method that works for you. I look forward to reading your comments. See you in the next video.